but I haven't been able to find anything I liked. Hello? Good morning, friends. Come along with me today. I am on a mission at Disney Springs. There's no actual real agenda today, but I do have two things I wanted to do. I want to check out Gideon's Bakehouse April Cookie of the Month. I know we're basically nearly at the end of April or getting to it, but I haven't had a Gideon's cookie in months, so I think I'm going to try this one out because it's been a while. I also have never had their coffee, so I think I might want to try some of their cold brew, and I am on a mission to get a hat. It is hot season already. It's only April in Florida, but then again, it's April in Central Florida. So I want a hat because I've been spending a lot of time in the sun in the past 3 years that we've been living here. And I feel like I'm not doing my skin any favors because, hot take, I don't wear sunscreen. Rarely do I wear sunscreen. And so I feel like if I get a hat, at least I'm making myself feel better about the fact that I'm protecting my face. I went to the Springs a few days ago with one of my friends, and my entire body, completely, almost head to toe, besides my face, because I put sunscreen on my face, was burnt. And it's still burnt, and it hurts. It's the kind of burn where it hurts to sit and to lay down and to everything, all of the above. So I feel like getting this hat makes me feel a little bit better about my choices a few days ago. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little worried about crowds because it is a race weekend, but I found a spot in surface parking, and I know if it's like super busy, you can't even park in the surface lot. In all my years of growing up and coming to Disney and Disney Springs, somehow in my 28 years of life, I have never been up here on the balloon. And I want to do it really bad, but I feel like every time I come and I genuinely actually have the time to do it and the motivation to do it, it's not happening due to the winds. Gideon's is obviously normally super long, but this didn't look too bad, and when I got to the end, she told me 25, and I only waited 20. So, per Gideon's history, this is not bad at all. They do have their umbrellas, but today was super spicy hot, so all of us were kind of huddled in the shade, because they're pretty spaced out. Even though they are there and they're nice, they're kind of spaced out. If you're unfamiliar with Gideon's, they do give you a menu while you wait in line, and look how stinking cute these are. I love these so much. I think these are the coolest things on the planet. I've honestly always collected these. But these do change once a month, along with the specialty cookie obviously changes once a month, and the specialty cold brew as well. They also try to pair the cold brew with the cookie, so you kind of get like a double whammy situation every month. If you're someone who's obsessed with Halloween, then you also like Gideon's. I just feel like those two go hand in hand with the overall theme of Gideon's. It's very dark, gothic, Victorian era. The inside's very low lighting. You have this moody decor. It's all just kind of focused around the theme of Gideon, and then obviously the other characters also. A lot of these characters literally kind of do remind me of like clip art from somebody's MySpace page circa the early 2000s. They do have a cookie limit, but do not fret, they have cake slices too. Now, I'm not gonna lie, since I've never gotten a coffee from Gideon's, I was not expecting this. I didn't know what this was. My first thought when I saw my coffee was, who is this man? Don't you worry your pretty little head about it. I googled it. Mr. Man is Jonathan Lindworm, which is the same portrait that's above the register inside of Gideon's itself, and it seems like a lot of his lore is what helped inspire the like mysterious, more creepy vibes of Gideon's. I usually don't like cold brew either, but my only experience with cold brew is Starbucks cold brew, and I found out I did not like the Starbucks cold brew, so this is gonna be a hit or miss for me. I'm really hoping it's a hit and it changes my mind on what I think about cold brew, but we'll see. I know Gideon's coffees are supposed to be really good, and this is obviously one of the ones that they have on tap. I was gonna get the dark chocolate nitro cold brew because I felt like that would taste really good, but then I saw the cookie butter butterscotch, and I've been really into cookie butter lately and butterscotch, but mostly cookie butter, so I felt like that was the one that I had to pick to change my mind about cold brew, so we're gonna see. I'm like scared, I don't know why. Oh, she is good. I don't know if I'm getting butterscotch or cookie butter, but I'm definitely getting cinnamon. And if there's one thing I love cinnamon in my coffee. Cinnamon in my normal cup of coffee, cinnamon in my latte, cinnamon in my etc. So this is really good. I feel like this is a hit for me. And I feel like I'm no longer scared of cold brew. I feel like when it comes down to it, if cold brew is a drink option, I might give her a chance again at other places. So thank you, Gideon's, for changing my mind. Wait, I think this is literally the most beautiful cookie I've ever seen in my life. Stop. Wait, I'm so excited to eat this now. I'm alone and I have no other choice but to ask somebody else to film for me, so you're propped up against my cold brew right now. I'm so excited for this cookie. I walked in thinking, you know, the banana bread chocolate chip was gonna be my favorite style, but this might change my mind. I also didn't get napkins, so I am gonna rip her in half, just so you can see. Oh my god. I had a chocolate chip casualty. I don't know where it went. Oh, I found it. 5-second rule. I really want to, but I'm not going to. We're going in. I don't know what side to bite from. I want everything. There's 2 different kinds of chocolate chips. Also, it looks like the normal chocolate chip, and then you have the morsels too, or the buttons, not the morsels, and the peanut butter chocolate chips on there too. That is really good. That comes fairly close to my chocolate chip banana bread cookie. Wait, okay, hold on. We gotta judge this again. It's definitely chocolatey for sure, but typically when you pair peanut butter and chocolate together, you kind of lose the chocolate in the peanut butter. This, you can still taste the chocolate with the peanut butter, and I appreciate that because Reese's peanut butter cups are my favorite candy. This and the peanuts add like a nice little crispy, like crunchy to it, because you know Gideon's cookies are usually so soft. I like this a lot, but it is very messy. It is melting. I should have gotten napkins. I'm not an adult. I need an adult. I also feel like the peanuts help cut the sweetness. Like I said, while peanut butter typically overtakes chocolate, but you can still taste the chocolate, this chocolate is still the normal Gideon's chocolate, and it's very, very rich. So I like the fact that the saltiness from just the flake salt on top, and then also the saltiness from the peanuts, that just kind of cuts that chocolate a little bit. I also like how they tell you how to protect the cookie in the back. I always put mine in the fridge right when I get home anyways, but alright, cookie mission successful, and I'm happy. Well, cookie and coffee mission. Now we get my hats. I don't know where I'm going for my hat yet, but we're gonna get me a hat. If I don't leave with a hat, I won't be upset about it, but I really want a hat. I think I'm gonna check Uniqlo first, just because I know World of Disney is always like the first free-for-all that everybody checks, but for some reason I feel like Uniqlo might have what I'm looking for, but maybe not. I'm going for something like this, but every Nightmare Before Christmas hat that I've seen, I'm not a fan of. I would prefer something Oogie Boogie related, but everything Oogie Boogie related that they've been making lately too, I'm not a fan. Like, I don't really like the Spirit jersey that they made of him too much. It would be better if it was black, but it's navy blue with the lime green, and I'm just not a fan. I would have gotten it if it were black with lime green, but I also feel like anything maybe Hollywood Studios related, Tower of Terror, Space Mountain related, but I haven't been able to find anything I liked. Hello? I also specifically want a trucker hat with the mesh in the back. I don't know why. I'd be fine with a baseball cap, but I really, for some reason, I really want the mesh on the back. I saw a really, really cute one, a Pirates of the Caribbean one at Magic Kingdom when we were there, but I didn't get it because I thought, what if I find better? So I'm scared if I go back that it's not gonna be there. But we're gonna check. Maybe I'll see it today. If I see that today, I'll get that. But if I don't see that, I'm still gonna peruse, but I'm gonna peruse in general. So we're gonna go check Uniqlo first, and we're gonna see. I also want to clarify, I'm not specifically looking for a hat because of my bad choices 2 days ago, and I got absolutely burnt. I'm giving Larry the Lobster, I swear. But I've been wanting a hat, really bad, and it's hot out now. So I feel like even if the rest of my body's not covered, if I have a hat on my head, I feel like that's okay. First thing you notice, holy man, Pixar upon Pixar upon Pixar. There's a reason for that though. They did just have their 40th anniversary back in February. You're also gonna continue to see a lot of Toy Story because obviously the re-release of Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin, they also just celebrated their 30-year anniversary back in November. I think my real question is, why is all of it on sale? I do suspect you'll start to see more Monsters, Inc. as that process with that building moves along too. I also found something I didn't even know existed, or I just haven't noticed these before, but look how cute these little kitty shirts are! Oh my god. I wanted every single one. Like I said, I don't know if I just haven't noticed these before or if they're new, but it's the Sweets Meow collection from Mofu Sand. So far, I've only found kids' hats, but tell me why I'm absolutely obsessed with these. Like, I don't I don't know what it is about it, for some reason just is giving me Y2K college girl, and I want it so bad. I know better, but I want it. I might not have been looking hard enough, but all I found were UV hats and baseball hats for kids, and they were all Minecraft themed. So I don't know if it's just because I got distracted by everything else, but Uniqlo did not have what I was looking for. For some reason I thought they did. Oh my god, wait, I'm right by World of Disney. We're going. I didn't know where I was, but we're gonna check World of Disney. I know I said I should have checked that first, so I feel like it's meant to be that it's right by Uniqlo. I also don't want a hat from anywhere else. I debated going inside the Harley Davidson store and getting myself a hat, but I feel like that's cheap and that's cheating. Because yes, I would totally wear a Harley Davidson hat, but I came here for a Disney theme park themed hat. So we can't cop out or cheat ourselves. We have to get a Disney themed hat. I'm already overstimulated, very overstimulated. Also, I wasn't gonna go in a park today, but they're playing Tiana, and it makes me feel like that I need to go to Magic to go on Tiana's Bayou, but I don't have time for that, but I want to. I'm confused. Why is it only Dale? Is there a chip? There must be a chip that I don't know about. Because, like, the keychains right next to it has both of them. But for some reason, only Dale. I feel like we have a few new Star Wars hats that I haven't seen yet. At least I haven't seen, so I wonder if they're already out for May the 4th. But this little beauty down here, this is the one that I saw. Dead Men Tell No Tales when I came last time. And it's the trucker hat like I want, but I left because I thought I could find something better, and I couldn't justify it. They also have this one that's new that I saw last time, and this I also think is super cute, but it's not the trucker hat, for one, and for two, I feel like it'd be really hard to match navy blue with a lot of outfits. And I debated on getting one of these simple ones too, or even the all black, but I just feel like my head would get so hot. I could also do literally any of the themed hats, but I just feel like this is a lot. Like, I thought about this, but I just feel like this is so much just to walk around like this, even though Mochi is so cute. Look at him. Wait, you're kidding. Stop. Do you know how much you could do with these? Wait. I saw these, and in my head I said absolutely, and then I walked over and I felt the material and I said absolutely not. They're so cute, but my sensory issues could never. And now I fear I must take myself out of World of Disney, because if I don't, I'm gonna buy this for 60 bucks right now. This is so cute, and it's fuzzy on the inside too. I had to leave. There were so many new things that I probably honestly could have spent well over $100 in there. And a lot of it was new to me. And I don't know why, because I was just here. Like, it hasn't even been like 2 weeks since I've been here last. But I'm also feeling my Culver right now. I feel like I could run laps around Disney Springs. So I had to get moving. We had to get walking. But I'm gonna check Marketplace Co-op and we'll see. I feel like I want to check every store, but I don't have that much time. But if I don't find anything, I'm probably gonna go back and get the Pirates hat, just because then I'll finally have a hat. Not sure if this is new for the race weekend this week, but this is new for me. I literally looked at these pants and I felt like I was going to the ski slope. I also, at some point, will be convincing myself to buy this, but today is not that day, because I already told myself I'm getting the hat. But if I wasn't getting a hat, I'd probably get this just to justify coming. And soon will also be time for more Crocs. But not yet, but trust me, I'm already thinking about which ones I want to get when these ones do kick the bucket. I'm both at all times, always, 24/7. I feel like I'm getting distracted by every other piece of merchandise besides what I came here for. No hats in Market Co-op either, but you know I was distracted by the brand new, the fruit line that they came out with, that strawberry blanket. I'm gonna end up buying that at some point. But I somehow passed Disney Ever After when I was at Uniqlo, so I'm gonna go check Disney Ever After. And I know in my heart and soul that they probably do not have a hat that I want. I don't even know if they have hats at all. However, that's where my berry babies were. My Chip and Dale dressed up as the strawberries. And I want to see, for one, if they still have them. For two, I know they have a new line of Chip and Dale stuffed animals, and I want to see if they have those in store yet, or if they're still trying to sell out the berry babies, or if they have something else. So I'm completely, this time, purposefully deterring myself from my mission, but I just want to see. I'm curious, so we're going. I'm mentally preparing myself. If there is Chip and Dale merch, I'm trying to decide if I'm letting myself buy it or not. I do think the Berry Babies are finally out because this is where they had them sitting last time, right at the front. There is a spot in the back too, but all the new Stony Clover merch is out too. I do have hats, but once again, I don't want black and I don't think I like the blue one. It's official, no Berry Babies, they're all gone. So I was right to buy both of them when I did, but also no new Chip and Dale either. But these are new to me though, I haven't seen these yet. But I would wear this, but it's a bucket hat. And I'm sure every single one of these has hats inside, but like I said, that's cheating. We can't do that. I came for specifically a Disney hat, so we need to get a Disney hat. I partly said that because I knew I was gonna walk past the Coca-Cola store too, and I know 100% there's like a few hats in there I would wear, but Disney themed hat only. I also know there's Planet Hollywood merch I'd wear too, but I'm not letting myself go in. There she is, my last stop. And I have a rule set in place. If we don't find anything, I have to go back to World of Disney to get the Pirates of the Caribbean hat. I said that like it's a bad thing, but I wouldn't mind if I had to get the Pirates hat. I feel like if it comes down to something I truly want, I have in mind what I want, it just doesn't exist. This is super cute, but I also feel like trying to match this once again will be difficult. All of these are also new for me. I haven't seen any of these yet. Once again, only Dale. Am I missing something? Why is there no Chip? Look how cute this Zootopia crew neck is. Oh my god, you're kidding. I want this in front of my house. Maybe in my room. I want it in the middle of my room.
We're all in this together. Once we know that we are, we're all stars, and we see that we're all in this together. And it shows when we stand hand in hand, make our dreams come. We're all in this together. Once we reach, we can fly, go inside, we can make it.
I did already know these existed, but this is very fitting for what I just witnessed. That was so cute. We've made it back to her. Now the question is, do I do it? All right, what do we think? I can't tell if I look stupid or not. I was really in love with this the first time I tried this on, but now that I actually have this on my head, now I don't know. They had a really cute all-white Pixar one too when I was here like 2 weeks ago, and now it's gone, or at least the area where it was is gone. I'm second guessing myself too much. We just gotta do it. We gotta do it. Considering Pirates is one of my musts anyways, and still one of my favorite rides to this day, nostalgia, we're doing it. It's happening. We did it. I didn't second guess myself this time. I just did it. I've been wanting a hat for a couple months now. I bit the bullet. Like I said, it's something I genuinely wanted as much as I was tiptoeing around it. Pirates is still one of my favorite rides. It's one of the ones that every single time I go to Magic, I'm gonna ride it. And also with my discount, that was only like a little over 28 bucks. So I don't know why I wasn't allowing myself to buy it, because especially for Disney merch, even though just, you know, it's a hat, but I feel like anywhere else you go, you can find a baseball hat for more than that that's not Disney related. So that's not bad. But for it being a Friday afternoon and a race weekend and potentially something else happening this weekend, it's not super packed. Like, it's not super busy. And I thought about it when I left the parking lot. A lot of people here on vacation obviously would not be in the parking lot. They'd be taking the bus. But even still, there's not a lot of people in here. T-shirt sale. I feel like I'm being taunted. I done told you. I knew if I came in here I would end up buying something, but I got my themed hat already from World of Disney. Can't do it. But I want them both. I am so being taunted right now. I have to leave or I will purchase something. Oh my god, look at him. You know what? I already stopped in Planet Hollywood, so we might as well just do this one too. So this aisle is dangerous for me. These are the pants that I saw last time that I really wanted, but also every single time I've come in here, I told myself I'm gonna buy one of these and these, but like I live in the state of Florida. Oh, stop. I need to get out of here. I literally don't even like soda, let alone Coke, but I want every single one of them. This hallway is always really ominous. Like, I understand why they built it the way that they did, but sometimes it genuinely makes me feel like I'm in a horror movie, even if I do really appreciate this view. But sometimes, she's a little bit freaky. Look at them. But more importantly, look at him. Oh, I want him so bad. Wait, she's so cute. Why is this on clearance? Now this is a justifiable purchase, so I'm glad they don't have my size. I also think these are really cute every time I come in here. They kind of remind me of when I was in middle school. The duct tape wallet was definitely my era, and that's what this reminds me of. I already know what's at the top, so the only reason I would go up there would be to see the view, but I have something to do at home in an hour, and I live an hour away, and I still have to walk to my car, so I need to leave like now. See, and like this sounds really good, but I do not like soda, but it sounds good, but I hate soda. If I wanted to and I had no self-control, I could easily spend like a couple hundred here. If I bought genuinely everything that I wanted, not that I needed, that has a purpose, but everything that I wanted, I could spend a pretty penny. They also just did, this past week, House of Blues, a sneak peek for the songs that are gonna be on the new Muppet ride at Hollywood Studios. I lied, they're out now. Goodbye, Cirque du Soleil. Goodbye, Disney Springs. Away we go. I actually have seen a show in here. Only one. It was the Drawn to Life, and it was probably about a year ago now, if not a little more, a little less. But I know Drawn to Life is what they have been showing for a while now. Oh my goodness. Back in my car, 4:05 p.m. and the feels like temp is 92. I also just love people and people watching. Like, I feel like that's one of my favorite things coming to Disney Springs or going to the parks, is just having a moment just to kind of like chill. So it kind of just makes it even better, just all the small little cute interactions that you see. I am saying goodbye to Disney Springs. We accomplished everything I wanted to. I got to try the new cookie of the month at Gideon's. Of course, you know, there'll be another new cookie coming in a few weeks here, but it's fine. I finally got to try their cold brew too, and I found out, thanks to Gideon's, I no longer hate cold brew, so I can try it at other places and not be scared. And I finally got my hat. I've been wanting a hat for a very, very long time now, and I was kicking myself for not buying that when we were here. And I'm very, very proud of myself that I did not talk myself out of buying it, because I've been wanting a hat, so I just had to bite the bullet and do it, and I did it. Thank you very immensely for coming on my mission with me today. Couldn't have done it without you. I probably wouldn't have bought the hat had I just come alone and wasn't recording. But I will see you in the next one. And with that, bye friends.